Welcome all to the 5th edition of the SWIS Campus News. I'm your hostess Helen. In the last month of 2015, we have come to a time for celebrations and more exciting events. First up, Hey Rocks. 5 NYP rock bands are heating up the SWIS Theatre, and audience passion is totally ignited. Last week, a rock concert took over the NYP Assembly. 5 bands, 5 songs for a captive audience. From grade 6, A Squared, and from grade 9, the Rockroaches, Electron, The Resistance, and Splash filled out a 30-minute journey of rock music. Two of our rock bands were also featured in Sunday's Winter Bazaar, playing an extended set of 5 songs between them. Interest had been shown from the grade levels not represented. Perhaps we will see the debut of a grade 8 rock bands next semester. Wow, what an amazing production! Now let's take a look at the SWIS Winter Celebration, a celebration within and outside the SWIS community. On December the 6th, Shenhua International School hosted the SWIS Winter Celebration. The PTA initiative event was an opportunity for SWIS and the Greater Shenzhen community to come together to celebrate and enjoy good food, children's activities, shopping opportunities, and festive music. With the SWIS after-school activity program, our NYP students held a charity fair where they sold a range of different products, with all proceeds being donated to charity. Our amazing athletes have also achieved great results in the competition against 60 Shenzhen schools. Now let's see what they have done. On Friday, December the 11th to Sunday the 13th, the SWIS athletes entered a competition against 60 Shenzhen schools. The athletes had been training very hard in the previous weeks and achieved good results in the competition. Maggie Yue from grade 9 won first prize at the middle school long jump event. Jenny Lam from the same grade placed 5th in javelin, while Antina Hu won the 7th. This shows that SWIS students have the opportunity to be well-rounded and fill the role of Ivy learners. The athletes will continue their training at the end of January as a preparation for the GOS competition in March, while some of them may have the chance to participate in the next level of the Shenzhen school competition.
There were 60 schools altogether, which also includes primary school. However, there were 38 secondary schools, so for us, first time, it was a big event.
Even though it's my first time to try to row javelin in a competition, but I just try my best to do the best I can. So it's not about winning or not, it's about participation, and you believe that you can do your best.
I think that you have to be open-minded about the other people.
I think despite winning, another significant for me is that the competition actually pushed me forward to it pushes me to improve.
First of all, I didn't win, but I found very fun that after running the 3K race, the competition, I actually talked and chatted with the local students. I found.
To me, I think I value experiencing the most. It's not the first time I've been in a Shenzhen district competition, so I think it's about experiencing so the next time you're more prepared for the competition.
I think that one of the most important elements of the competition was a new experience and pushing yourself beyond your limits. So trying new things and doing more than what you think you can do.
An amazing stage performance of the PYP music production Social Skills took place at the SWIS Theatre on December the 10th. The kids have demonstrated their talent and thinking skills through the amazing program featured in the show. P Kids presented us an impressive performance demonstrating how to interact with human beings as their ASA production this semester. They have provided us with thoughts through acting, singing and dancing. The whole story has been divided into 8 sections which specifically talked about different aspects regarding interaction with human beings, including listening skills, honesty, body language, etc. Teachers and students have worked with lots of effort for the success of this show. They rehearsed times and times again, seeking for perfection. All in all, it was both an entertaining and informative production, showing the PYP students' abilities to apply learning into real-life contexts as IB learners. Elements of Chinese traditional culture are also introduced to our Swiss community. Now let's take a look at the calligraphy lesson delivered by Mr. Dong Hao. In the afternoon of December the 11th, renowned TV host, voice actor and painter Mr. Dong Hao visited SWIS as the Fu to your front door calligraphy expert. Mr. Dong carried out a spectacular calligraphy class to SWIS students. Focusing on the Chinese character Fu as the theme, Mr. Dong started with a story about the origin of year. He then went on to explain the origins of Fu and its different calligraphy styles. Students had a chance to write their own Fu, and after the students had finished, Mr. Dong gave each student feedback that was both encouraging and humorous. At the end of the day, with blissful wishes, Mr. Dong also wrote 厚德载物 as a gift to SWIS. Thank you for watching the 5th edition of our SWIS Campus News. Hope you enjoyed the program and see you next time.
Are you playing games? Can I watch?
Of course you can watch, but I'm not playing games, I'm coding.
What is that coding?
Well, coding is making games and programs on the computer. There is a website called code.org, which is a really great website for pre-learners like us to introduce into coding.
Whoa! Miss Anderson was our design teacher, and she knows a lot about coding. Maybe next time we could introduce her, right?
Yeah, of course. Let's go.
Hi, Miss Anderson. We have some questions for you to answer. So the first one is, what is the Hour of Code program?
The Hour of Code is a global movement with the aim of introducing computer science into all schools. So far, 100 million students have participated and almost 100,000 schools.
And why is the Hour of Code and coding so important?
Coding is the language of the future, and it will introduce you to jobs that you didn't know exist and introduce you to a fun way of learning a complicated language.
Do all the students love coding?
Students love coding. They're really engaged. They stop talking and they just really focus on it. It's like playing games in a way. They can design games and they can work with different characters. It's a really fun way to introduce it.
If we want to learn more about coding, what can we do?
You can go to code.org and there's a studio. If you look under the Learn tab, you can go to Code Studio and there are a number of tutorials that you can follow and lessons and courses that you can take at your own pace. You can also go to Khan Academy and you can go to w3schools.com. All the information is on the website.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We're in the 21st century and all technologies are surrounding us. So I guess learning coding will be a very important tool for us to live in the future. The basic structure of JavaScript, the building blocks, the steps of programming a game, and I program a little game.
I think it's just starting now, and actually girls could also do coding, and it's just like it's new stuff, and it's pretty interesting So I think that's the key point why we're.
I think students like it because, well, it's fun to do it, and it's interesting because you're just like making a game. It's cool. For example, you can make whatever you want. It's up to your own perspective. I think it's really fun to make it.